Oskaloosa Indians basketball is on the air, live on KBOE.
And all over the world at KBOEradio.com and the smartphone app.
Brought to you by Oskaloosa Vision Center, Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa, Malcolm Lumber, Edward Jones Investments, Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, Pella Printing, Bank Iowa, Certified Pest Control, Hawkeye Real Estate, Mahaska Drug, Robert Auld Investments, Fred's Muffler Shop, Falvey Lumber and Hardware, Northern Mahaska Specialty Care Center, Lighton State Bank, The Rock Island Tap, Clow Valve Company, and Kelly Style Insurance. Your Keys to the Game sponsor is Craig Ford.
And now, live Oskaloosa basketball action on the No Coast Network.
It's basketball night in Oskaloosa as the Indians get ready to take on the Fairfield Trojans in a boys and girls doubleheader. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us here on KBOE FM, which will be the new home of Oskaloosa Indians basketball and other Oskaloosa sports. The Indians boys will be opening their season at about 7:45 tonight following this game, with the Oskaloosa girls taking on Fairfield. The Indians off to an 0-1 start, losing to Centerville 57-47 last Tuesday night. Fairfield opened their season last Tuesday with a 54-33 win at home against Burlington. Fairfield ranked number 9 of the state in Class 4A in the preseason rankings from the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. And you may remember that Fairfield had 3 players, made it to the state tournament last year. And they lost in the opening round to Marion 71-39. But they have 3 starters back from that team. So Fairfield looking to once again make another run for the state tournament. And the way they're going to do that is by pressing a lot, and that could play a part in any struggles that Oskaloosa might have. The Indians have had trouble avoiding turnovers in the past, and they turned the ball over 30-some times in their loss last week to Centerville. So that is going to be one of the Craig Ford keys to the game tonight, about protecting the basketball for the Oskaloosa Indians. We will come back and hear from Oskaloosa coach J.C. White when we return in 3 minutes. This is Oskaloosa girls basketball on KBOE.
Hello, my name is Craig Ford, and just over a year ago, I purchased the Ford dealership in Oskaloosa. We changed the name to Craig Ford, and we got to work making it better. In our first year, we have increased our sales by over 100%. We believe in both big discounts and exceptional service. Not just when you buy a vehicle, but the entire time you own your vehicle. Craig Ford is a great place to buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
Keep up to date on what's going on at the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa by joining our text club today. Simply text QPM to 64600. You will receive reminders of our sidewalk sales and other events. Also, when you join our text club, you will be entered for a chance to win a gift certificate. So join our text club today. Text QPM to 64600, and don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you at the Quincy Place Mall at 1110 North Quincy Avenue in Ottumwa.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Van Welden, your local expert at Malcolm Lumber. At Malcolm Lumber, we pride ourselves in being your local lumber that you find at the big box stores, and unmatched service that the big box stores can't provide. Our one-on-one service is what sets us apart. Our knowledgeable experts are here ready to help build you a better future. And thanks to the community for having us all these years. You can continue to find Malcolm Lumber at our 3 locations in Grinnell, Montezuma, and Oskaloosa. Malcolm Lumber is here for you, start to finish.
Welcome back to our pregame show. Oskaloosa taking on Fairfield tonight. The ladies going first. J.C. White, the coach of the Indians, joins me now, and Oskaloosa with a good performance. It was a 10-point loss to Centerville last week, but there were some encouraging things.
Yeah, we did a lot of good things last week. We had 7 or 8 girls that were scoring, which was a huge win for us on the offensive end. I think any night that you can have our bench coming on strong like that and putting points in, that makes you tougher to defend across the board. So that was good for us offensively.
And Macy Creer got the start at point guard for you, kind of a late decision because of an injury, but she seemed to do all right in her first varsity game.
Yeah, she did. You could see some nerves there in the first half, but once she settled in second half, she gave us some quality minutes. She was one that was going to be coming off the bench quick for us, so it was an easy switch to put her in that starting lineup, and I thought she really stepped up for us, especially in the second half.
A couple of other people who stepped up, a couple of sophomores, Kaylee Johnson, who played a bit for you last year, and Amanda Fay, not so much on the varsity level, but when they got in, they contributed.
Yeah, Kaylee was one that really stepped up big for us. You know, defensively, she kept us in the game. Offensively, she hit some crucial points, not necessarily a huge scorer for us, but had some crucial points at crucial times in the game. And then Amanda Fay is just a workhorse. She works so hard inside. She sprints the floor. We didn't necessarily put her in right away because sometimes it's tougher to keep up on the faster-paced games, but she did a great job of slowing girls down and playing defense against girls that are smaller and quicker than she is.
What kind of things have you been working on in the past week in practice?
We've been working on a lot of ball pressure, taking care of the ball against ball pressure. Fairfield is really going to bring pressure in the full court, in the half court. They're going to be trapping, and so worked on just taking care of the ball, being strong with the ball, and not panicking against pressure.
Yeah, I had a chance to see part of their first game last week against Burlington. They'll press, and they are also the defending state runners-up with 3 starters back from that team.
Yeah, they'll be tough. I mean, they've got some athletes, they've got some experience, but I think that we'll match up with them a lot better this year than we have in the past, and I'm excited for the girls to get out and play.
What will be the important things for you?
Take care of the basketball. We got to limit turnovers, second chance points.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you.
That's J.C. White, coach of the Oskaloosa Indian girls basketball team. We'll be back with the starting lineups, Oskaloosa and Fairfield girls basketball, right after this on the No Coast Network.
Hi, I'm Edward Jones, financial advisor, Amber Coffee.
I'm Edward Jones, financial advisor, Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones, financial advisor, Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones, financial advisor, Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones, financial advisor, Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," you need to talk with an Edward Jones financial advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
For over 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old-world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
Last year, the Bank Iowa team completed almost 9,000 community service hours. Oofta! That's more hours than a year contains. It's refreshing to see a bank that cares. That's actually why I chose to bank with Bank Iowa. They're a local bank that invests in community, and the community that matters most is the one that we're both a part of. Visit your local Bank Iowa location to learn more about our personal, commercial, and agricultural banking services, or go online to bankiowa.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Oskaloosa High School. I'm Joe Lancello. The Oskaloosa Indians girls getting ready to take on the Fairfield Trojans. In just a couple of moments, we'll have the boys matchup between Oskaloosa and Fairfield following this game. Here are the starting lineups tonight. First of all, for Fairfield, Shaylin Drish will be one of the guards. She's a 5'5 junior. She'll run things out of the point. Playing the wings are Ashley Bloomquist, a 5'7 senior, and Destiny Gridley, a 6' junior. The post players, Mallory Jones, a 5'10 senior, and Kara Jeffrey, a 6' senior. Brian Witzenberg is the coach of Fairfield. The Trojans off to a 1-0 start on the season. Now for the Oskaloosa Indians. Their starting lineup will feature Lindsay Holmberg, a 5'5 senior, at one of the guards, along with Macy Creer, a 5'4 freshman, who got the start on late notice last Tuesday and did very well. She had 10 points and 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals. At a forward is Emma Kelderman, a 5'8 senior. She had 4 points in the opening game, along with 3 assists and 3 steals. Jillian Jennings also up front, a 5'8 sophomore. She had 2 points and 3 rebounds against Centerville. And at center, Marley Denberger, a 5'11 senior. 12 points, 9 rebounds, 4 steals against Centerville on Tuesday night of last week. J.C. White is the coach of Oskaloosa. The Indians 0-1 on the season. And this is going to be a busy week for the Oskaloosa girls. They will be playing at Grinnell on Friday night along with the boys. And then the Indian girls will be hosting Knoxville. Just the girls on Saturday. That is a 3:30 game here at Oskaloosa High School. And we will have both those games for you here on KBOE. Again, just tell your friends that they can find us on KBOE on the radio, 104.9, as well as KBOEradio.com. And you can watch video streaming of tonight's games, I should say, as well as other Oskaloosa games from the season. You can watch those from KBOEradio.com. And just one word of warning, we will not have video of Friday night's game because the Little Hawkeye Conference has instituted a rule that video streaming is not going to be allowed by a visiting team. Home games are fine, but conference games, the visiting team cannot do a video stream. If you have an issue with that, just contact the athletic directors of the other schools in the Little Hawkeye Conference. It's a busy night of basketball tonight across the area. Boys basketball games getting underway. The boys season starting. Besides the doubleheader here, we've got Keota at Sigourney, BGM at North Mahaska, Linville Sully at Montezuma. That should be a really good one. ADM at Pella Christian, Twin Cedars at Wayne, Tri-County at Belle Plaine, EBF at Centerville. Boys only games are Pella at Gilbert, Ottumwa at Fort Madison, and girls only is Pella hosting North Polk tonight. And there were a couple of games last night. One girls game, Ottumwa defeated Mount Pleasant 48-28. And on the boys side, Grinnell over South Tama 66-46. Indianola defeated Fort Dodge 69-45. And once again, this is the first night of Oskaloosa boys basketball. The Indians will play Fairfield. We'll hear from Indians assistant coach Randy Howard during our halftime of the girls game. And just other notes tonight are Craig Ford keys to the game for Oskaloosa would be prevent turnovers. Fairfield's style is to press. And avoiding those turnovers will be a really important thing for the Indians tonight. Also, just Play under control. Don't rush. Don't panic. You don't need to always play the game at 90 miles an hour. Just take maybe not a deep breath, but certainly just enough of a breath to get an idea of what's happening. And also, the Indians need to be productive. They got some productive games off the bench from Kaylee Johnson, who had 8 points and 8 rebounds. Amanda Fay, in a short spell, had 2 points and 4 rebounds. So being productive will be an important thing for the Oskaloosa girls to do tonight as well. Those are our keys to the game, brought to you by Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. We'll take one more break before the opening tip-off. We shall return in 3 minutes with Oskaloosa against Fairfield. This is Oskaloosa High School Basketball on KBOE and the No Coast Network.
Hey, did you know there's a great way to shop your local businesses and save money? It's called Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo. You'll find gift certificates at discounted prices from businesses like your Oskaloosa Hy-Vee, Mahaska Drug, Brown Shoe Fit, Nailed It, Book Vault, and many more Oskaloosa and area businesses. Shop local and save big at Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo to start saving today.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
For all your home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295-0700. We are licensed to kill.
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, getting your prescription filled is easy. The large covered drive-thru and easy access to the front door is convenient, and the friendly staff is always ready to help you. With a variety of goods and home decor, Mahaska Drug is sure to have the perfect gift for any occasion. Have your favorite photos developed and framed at Mahaska Drug's framing counter, and cherish your memories for years to come. It's all at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, where they have been committed to a healthy community for over 20 years. Call 673-3439 or stop in today.
If you think there's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Auld is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
Fred's Muffler Shop in Oskaloosa has been a family-owned and operated business for over 55 years and is proud to support our community and the student athletes in it. Fred's Muffler provides their customers with bumper-to-bumper quality work done with hometown dependability and competitive prices. Come see what's new at Fred's Muffler Shop in the brand new showroom located at 1214 A Avenue West in Oskaloosa.
Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia is dedicated to providing their customers with friendly service. Falvey Lumber and Hardware values your business and has made it their mission to provide reliable products and services with their customer-driven approach. Falvey's courteous professional team is able to support a range of services to meet your requirements. Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia. In Eddyville, call 969-4814 or Albia 932-2150.
And welcome back to Oskaloosa High School. Joe Lancello with you. The Indians girls getting ready to take on the Fairfield Trojans. Being introduced here, Fairfield will be wearing the traveling orange shirts with black numbers, black and white trim. Oskaloosa in the home white shirts, maroon numbers and letters and trim. Fairfield starting lineup. Ashley Bloomquist, Shaylin Drish, Mallory Jones, Kara Jeffrey, and Destiny Gridley. And we're waiting for the lights to go out here in Oskaloosa High School, and they have. Spent a little money on a light show program, and they're going to be showing that off here right now as the lights move across the gym floor in various rows of lights. And the Indian starting lineup will be Macy Creer and Lindsay Holmberg at the guards, Emma Kelderman and Jillian Jennings the forwards. Marley Denberger will play at center. In the junior varsity game earlier tonight, it was Fairfield defeating Oskaloosa by a score of 50-30. This was the first JV game of the year for the Oskaloosa girls, as Centerville was short on players. They'd only had 11 come out right at the very beginning of the season, so they weren't able to field a JV team. Not a problem in Fairfield. Good turnout here tonight. The student section is packed to the gills here as usual. A lot of them wearing bright yellow, the team behind the team shirts. Indians will go from left to right as we start things off. Marley Denberger will jump center against Mallory Jones. Denberger at 5'11", Jones at 5'10". Three-man officiating crew. And the tip is controlled by Fairfield. Bloomquist into the front court, driving left of the lane, pulls up, dumps it off left block. Jeffrey tried to split two players, missed the shot, and Denberger the rebound. Quickly ahead to Holmberg in the front court, trying to drive on two players, puts it up from the 6 feet away from the right baseline, doesn't go. Kilderman runs down the rebound on the far side of the corner. On top for Creer, three on the way. Off the mark and a rebound for Jeffrey. Fairfield quickly into the front court. Gridley dribbling near the top of the key now for Bloomquist high left. Gridley right wing, dumps it off on the right block and a basket for Kara Jeffrey. Fairfield off to a 2-0 start. 2-2-1 pressure coming from Fairfield, but the Indians break that and get into the front court. Kilderman's pass, ricocheted off a player. Came to Jennings in the lane. Now a Denberger three on top doesn't go. Rebound knocked away, and it's Drish who controls it. Drish down the far sideline. Drish pass for Jeffrey into the right block. A three on top by Drish doesn't go. Rebound knocked around, still loose. And Creer got to the basketball, but she also fell down, and she fell down across the baseline. So the ball will stay with Fairfield. Amanda Fay very quickly into the game, a 6-foot sophomore. And she will replace Jillian Jennings. Fay will give the Indians more size down low. Maybe a better matchup for the two Fairfield post players. A Bloomquist three from the left doesn't go, and Denberger the rebound for the Indians. Oskaloosa 3-1 edge on the board. The pass ahead for Fay. Ball tied up in the lane. Fay gets it off for Creer. Right wing Holmberg, 12-footer doesn't go. Rebound tipped around. Now loose on the floor. And they're going to call a pushing foul on Fairfield. Or check that. On Emma Kilderman of Oskaloosa, as she and Drish were going for the ball. First foul on Kilderman. First foul on either team in this game. 6:16 to go first quarter, 2-0 Fairfield. Drish between their circles for Bloomquist high left. Pass into the left block for Jeffrey. She tried to get it back out to Bloomquist, but her pass was off the mark. First turnover of the game. And it's against Fairfield. Indians inbound to the backcourt. Just over 6 minutes ago in the first quarter. Pressure from Fairfield. Kilderman on the far side. Tries to pass it out of a double team. Ball is tied up at midcourt. And the possession arrow will favor Oskaloosa. It'll be Denberger inbounding just in the front court. Fairfield setting up defensively in a 2-3 zone. Holmberg around a career screen to the right of the arc. Gives it back between the circles for Kelderman. Kelderman with a look for Denberger. Outside the arc on the right, dribbles toward the lane. Out for Creer, 3 on the way. In, out, in. Creer's 3 gives the Indians a 3-2 lead. And now a long pass was broken up by Creer in front of the Oskaloosa bench on the far side. Fairfield will inbound it. 5:29 to go in the first. Jones gets it in for Bloomquist. Driving right block, shot doesn't go. Denberger the rebound. Ahead for Holmberg, and she traveled. She was under some pressure, and just as she was getting away a pass, she shuffled her feet. That's the first Oskaloosa turnover. 5:19 to go in the first. 3-2 Indians. Jones on the inbound at midcourt. Gives it for Shaylin Drist. Drist dribbles into the lane. A 3 from Bloomquist on the left is in and out. Emma Kelderman the rebound for Oskaloosa. Kelderman pass ahead for Creer. Now for Holmberg. Shot was blocked from the right block. And Fairfield back the other way. Here's Bloomquist. Bend to the arc on the left. On top for Gridley. Driving the lane. Puts up the floater. Does not go. Rebound off face. She tried to save it, but the ball will stay with Fairfield. Substitutions, Kaylee Johnson, a 5'6" sophomore, into the game for the first time for Oskaloosa, replacing Lindsey Holmberg. Bloomquist comes out for Fairfield and is replaced by senior Jillian Dunlap. Jones bounce pass for Drist, left corner. Drist will dribble out. Now Fairfield rotating the ball. Dunlap left wing. On top for Jeffrey. Gridley high on the right side. Started a drive. Pass a little high for Drist in the right corner. We got a whistle and a reach-in foul on one of the Indians. Foul on Kaylee Johnson, her first, second on Oskaloosa. Fairfield on the inbound, far sideline near the corner. With 4:19 to go in the first, 3-2 Oskaloosa in the lead. Drist far sideline with a dribble in. Gives it left block for Jeffrey. Now on top for Gridley. Driving. Shot was short. Rebound off phase hand and off a Fairfield player. Ball goes over to Oskaloosa. With 4:09 to go in the first quarter, Indians up 3-2. Pressure full court from Fairfield. Bounce pass for Fay. Between the circles in the backcourt. Now gives in the front court for Emma Kelderman. Kelderman for Creer. Bend to the arc on the right side. Throws it across. Kelderman shoots. High post left off the glass and in. Emma Kelderman's first bucket. 5-2 Oskaloosa with 3:46 to go in the quarter. Gridley on top for Drist. Driving right of the lane. Shot high off the glass. No good. Rebound was knocked away. Tied up between Fay and Drish. The ball will go to Fairfield on the arrow. Darby Casca comes into the game for the first time for Fairfield. Ashley Bloomquist is back in also for the Trojans. Dunlap high left. We got a whistle and a foul away from the ball called on Fairfield's Mallory Jones. That'll be her first and the first foul on the Trojans in the half. Macy Creer checks out. Jillian Jennings back in. Denberger will inbound against the full court press. Lindsey Holmberg back in the game for Oskaloosa as well. Denberger in the backcourt, throws in the front court, near side for Kaylee Johnson. Johnson for Denberger, shot at the free throw line, shot no good. Rebound up and in by Jillian Jennings. Indians on a 7-0 run. They lead 7-2. Just over 3 minutes to go first quarter. And a pushing foul on the Indians as Fairfield was attacking. Marley Denberger commits the foul, her first, third on the Indians. Fairfield on the inbound baseline right, attacking the basket to our left. Bloomquist bounce pass into the block, knocked away and taken away by Holmberg, but she's lost the handle on it. Dueling turnovers, and now we've got a takeaway by Faye, and then she traveled, they say. So 3 turnovers apiece with 2:55 to go in the first quarter. Jones on the inbound and a whistle. Well, we got a foul off the ball. Dead ball foul, they'll call that on Darby Casca, her first. Second foul on Fairfield in the half. Indians inbound far sideline. Holmberg tried to get through a triple team and force a pass down low. It was picked off, and we've got a whistle. Denberger commits a foul. That's her second and 14 fouls. Emma Kelderman back in. Denberger checks out. Macy Creer back in for the Indians, as Lindsey Holmberg will sit down. Drish and Gridley return to the Fairfield lineup. Joining Casca, Bloomquist, and Jeffrey. Or check that, Jones. Drish driving left lane. Ball was poked away. She tried to retrieve it, but they say it went out, and it will stay with Fairfield. 2:38 to go in the quarter. Oskaloosa up 7-2. Fairfield on the inbound baseline left as they attack the basket to our left. Bloomquist on the throw-in. For Jones left wing. High left for Jeffrey. Now Bloomquist on the near side. Back out for Gridley. Shovels for Casca on the right wing. Casca driving. Shot blocked by Faye, and the ball recovered by Jennings. Or Kaylee Johnson make that for the Indians. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Or the ball went out of bounds on the sideline. Check that. Fairfield basketball. 2:20 to go in the quarter. Indians up 7-2. Drist from the left side, pulls up at the baseline. Guarded closely by Creer. Gets it back out for Bloomquist, high left. Now left block Jones. Lost the handle, taken away by Creer. 4 turnovers against Fairfield. Kelderman on the front court down the far side. Ball ricochets off a trailing Fairfield defender trying to pick Emma's pocket. Indians keep the ball with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter and leading Fairfield 7-2. Inbound for Creer between the circles. Jennings right wing. Thrown across for Creer, trying to move the ball quickly. Ball was tapped away by one of the Fairfield Trojans, and a foul on Fairfield. Destiny Gridley commits the foul. That's her first, and that is 3 fouls on the Trojans. Indians inbound baseline left. Thrown in for Johnson, driving toward the lane, then had the ball tied up and taken away. Fairfield now across midcourt with Gridley. Bloomquist top of the key, driving the lane, pulls up from 10, shot doesn't go. Faye the rebound. Kicks it ahead for Jennings with 1:30 to go in the quarter. Kelderman had her pocket picked from behind, but the ball was knocked out of bounds at the baseline. And Oskaloosa will inbound at baseline left with 1:28 to go in the quarter. Off the inbound for Johnson, left wing. On top for Kelderman. Now for Creer, 3 on the way from the right. Air ball caught underneath by Johnson. Putback doesn't go, but we got a foul. Jillian Jennings will shoot 2 with 1:18 to go in the first. Darby Casca commits the foul, her second for Fairfield, 4th team foul. Jennings did not shoot a free throw last Tuesday. She makes her first of the season here. Mallory Jones out, Kara Jeffrey in for Fairfield. Jillian Jennings looking for her second free throw. That would increase the Oskaloosa lead, and she does. I thought she made them both, but scoreboard says 8-2. Dress from the right wing, driving, baseline, shot off the glass, no, and a foul. Macy Creer commits the foul, her first, 5th team foul on Oskaloosa. On the inbound with 1:10 to go in the first. And the pass thrown away. Johnson runs it down. She'll drive and lay it up and off. Johnson gets her own rebound up and in. 10-2 Oskaloosa. 35 seconds, make that 55 seconds ago in the quarter. Here's a drive down the far sideline by Gridley and a foul on one of the Indians. Emma Kelderman commits her second. That's 6 fouls now on Oskaloosa in the quarter, in the half rather. Kelderman out, Lindsey Holmberg back in for the Indians. Jeffrey on the inbound at the hash mark far side with 52 seconds to go in the quarter. Gridley high rounder onto Drisgreen. Gridley with a 3. That's around and out. Fay the rebound. And being tied up and eventually fouled by Ashley Bloomquist. First foul on Bloomquist. 5 fouls on the Trojans. Indians inbound length of the floor with 42.3 to go in the quarter. Leading 10-2. Fairfield got the first basket. Oskaloosa's had the rest of the points. Johnson into the front court, near side. On top for Jennings, entry pass for Fay knocked away. Jennings has it, blind pass as she was double teamed in the near coffin corner. Driss with the ball on the gold rush, and she will lay it up and in. Shaylin Drish's first bucket. 10-4. Indians up 16 seconds ago in the quarter. Pressure in the backcourt. Fay between the circles in the backcourt. Ahead for Creer on the near side in the front court. And a pass is out of Johnson's reach and goes out of bounds. 8 turnovers against Oskaloosa in this first quarter. But they lead 10-4 with 8.9 seconds to go in the quarter. Driss between the circles. Left wing 3 on the way by Kaska. Doesn't go. Rebound Drist underneath. That doesn't go. Fay the rebound for the Indians. And that's the quarter. And a successful first quarter it was for the Oskaloosa Indians as they lead Fairfield by a score of 10-4. We'll come back to Oskaloosa for the second quarter in 1 minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians basketball on KBOE and the No Coast Network.
We all need help from time to time, especially during life's health transitions. Whether you're getting back on your feet or looking for a new place to call home, Care Initiatives is here. For over 25 years, we've helped Iowans maintain independence and quality of life. Rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice care. No matter what life brings, our team of experts are ready. Care Initiatives for life's health transitions.
My name is Luke Harris, and I'm proud to be a local farmer. Partnering with Flight and State Bank helps me in my farming enterprise to make sound day-to-day decisions from a financial perspective because they provide the financial stability and advice that I need to run my business the way it needs to be ran.
Indians will have the basketball to start the second quarter. Johnson, Creer, Fay. Jennings and Holmberg on the floor. And the ball knocked away, taken away briefly, but Fay gets it back, drives, missed the layup, but is fouled, and she'll shoot 2. Foul is on Kara Jeffrey of Fairfield. That is her first, and that's 16 fouls on the Trojans. So both teams will be in the bonus for the remainder of the half on the next foul. Fay misses the first. 10-4 Oskaloosa. Balanced scoring, 3 for Jennings, 3 for Creer, 2 each for Johnson and Kelderman. Fay's second free throw up and in, 1 out of 2. 11-4 Oskaloosa. Drist quickly into the front court. Now on the right wing, Gridley back for Drist. Dribbling toward the top, gives it for Bloomquist. Thinking about a 3. Now shovels it for Gridley high on the right side. Now Bloomquist, right of the lane shot, no good. Got her own rebound, put back, doesn't go. And the rebound is saved into the hands of Kelderman. Or check that, Creer. Indians going left to right. Jennings shooting from the free throw line. Shot didn't go. Rebound Kaska. Kaska driving right of the lane. On top, open 3 on the way for Gridley. Doesn't go. Kaylee Johnson a rebound. Indians with a 14-6 rebound edge unofficially. Career for Fay, pass on the left side. Went for Holmberg. A defender went for a steal, didn't get it. Holmberg missed the shot. The rebound put up and in by Jillian Jennings. Jennings with 5. Indians up 13-4, their biggest lead. Driss right wing, passes to nobody. She thought there'd be somebody there on the blocks, but no one was. Fifth turnover on Fairfield. Mallory Jones back into the Fairfield lineup. Pressing Oskaloosa in the backcourt. Holmberg will bring it across. Now a man defense being played by Fairfield. Holmberg's runner, the lane doesn't go. Creer the offensive rebound. Put back from the free throw line, doesn't go. Jones the rebound. Fairfield bring it across. Gridley, a 3 from the left, doesn't go. Rebound underneath by Jones, that doesn't go. And Creer comes up with it. Creer for Fay across midcourt. A Johnson 3 on the right, doesn't go. Rebound, put back. No, that was Jennings who missed that. And here come Fairfield the other way. Right corner 3 from Jeffrey, doesn't go. Rebound comes to Fairfield's Gridley. Shot doesn't go, and a foul. Foul is on Julian Jennings, her first. That is 7 team fouls on the Indians. So Fairfield in the bonus with 5:44 to go in the half. And this was a shooting foul. Gridley missed the first. Marley Denberger back into the Indians lineup to replace Lindsey Holmberg. Second free throw up and in. 1 of 2 for Gridley. Full court pressure now. 13-6. And now a steal at midcourt. And a pass by Gridley just thrown away. 6 turnovers on Fairfield. Ashley Drost, a 5'9" senior, into the game for the first time for the Indians to replace Amanda Fay, who did a nice job rebounding. And we've got a short timeout, so we will keep things here. 13-6. Oskaloosa in the lead over Fairfield. Fairfield got the first bucket of the game, but then Oskaloosa came back with 10 in a row. They've led by as many as 9. And this must be a real good confidence boost for J.C. White and her team. They've had trouble with turnovers. 9 so far, but they've also had 8 offensive rebounds unofficially and 19 rebounds in all in the game. 6 turnovers against Fairfield and 10 rebounds, 5 on the offensive side. Indians get 3 quarter court pressure, and now it's Creer with the ball on the far side of midcourt. Double team. Pass was a little short for Denberger. She got it back and then threw it away. Threw it well out of Kaylee Johnson's reach. 5:22 to go in the half. Oskaloosa up 13-6. Left corner, Bloomquist with a 3, doesn't go. Rebound, Jeffrey. She'll dribble to the far side. Off for Gridley, who faked the baseline drive. Back out for Drish, who shoots and scores from the right. Drish with 4. 13-8. Under 5 minutes to go in the half. Indians up 5. Denberger double teamed high on the left side. Pass is tipped. Goes in the backcourt, but because it was tipped, Creer able to get it down back legally. Entry pass from Johnson into Drost. Tipped out of bounds by one of the Trojans. Oskaloosa will keep it with 4:44 to go in the half. Lindsey Holmberg and Emma Kilderman back in for the Indians. Denberger and Johnson come out. Holmberg on the inbound, baseline right. Attacking the basket to our right. Deep inbound, caught by Creer. Career high left. Bounce pass for Jennings, high post right back to the basket. Swing it now for Holmberg on the left wing. Lindsay dribbles to the top. Now Kelderman high right. Out for Kerr outside the arc. Ball off Macy. She was closely guarded by Jones, but Macy lost the handle on the ball at the baseline. Fairfield ball with under 4.5 to go in the half. Indians up 13-8. Drish high right on the dribble, beating Creer. Stopped at the block. Pass lobbed out for Bloomquist out high. Now Gridley left wing. Gridley driving the lane, shooting hard off the glass. And Jennings the rebound. 4:05 to go in the half. Indians up 5 with the ball. And a pass thrown for, I'm not sure if Creer was looking for Holmberg, but somebody wasn't ready for the pass. And a timeout on the floor. 4:01 to go in the half. Oskaloosa 13, Fairfield 8. Back in a minute on KBOE and the No Coast Network.
Let's get ready for some football! This is Wade Davidson, owner of the Rock Island Tap. We want you to come on down to the Tap starting Sunday, September 9th and watch your favorite NFL teams. We will be hosting NFL Sunday Ticket every Sunday from 11 to 11, and you can watch up to 5 games throughout the Tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We will have $6 Bloody Marys with a 6-ounce beer back, along with pizzas and other snacks. Don't forget NFL Sunday Ticket here at the Rock Island Tap.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
Fairfield inbounding length of the floor midway through the second quarter. Fairfield trailing Oskaloosa 13-8. And the ball lost by Gridley. She was driving to the right side off one of the Indians. The ball will stay with Fairfield with 3:53 to go in the half. Drish on the inbound, baseline right. Lob down low. Caught by Jeffrey. Back out for Drish. A 3 from the right is good. Shaylin Drish with 7. And Fairfield within 2 at 13-11. Now a steal by Drish. Drish on the drive, and her layup is off. Rebound Jeffrey, no. Rebound Jones, no, and a foul. Lindsay Holmberg with the foul, her first. 8 team fouls. And this will be a 2-shot foul for senior Mallory Jones. Jones with the first. That's actually her first point of the night. Fairfield now with a chance to tie. And does. 13-all. First time the game has been tied. Unless you count zeros, and most people don't. Kelderman down the far sideline. Double team trapped in midcourt. Ball poked loose. And taken away by Holmberg. Jennings has to run down the... Or check that. Johnson has to run down the ball at the near corner. Gets it back under control and gets it out. Jennings, high post right, shot, no travel. 14 turnovers against Oskaloosa. Amanda Fay and Marley Denberger back into the Oskaloosa lineup with 3:14 to go in the half. Into the front court, Drish, right wing Gridley, entry pass tipped away, Gridley gets it back. Gridley started to drive, lost control of the ball, gets it for Bloomquist between the circles with 3 minutes to go in the half. Drish left wing, almost lost the ball in the dribble, gets it back. Drish getting some room in the lane, puts it up from 8, around and in. Drish with 9, and Fairfield back in front, 15-13 with 2:44 to go in the half. Fairfield on an 11-0 run. Denberger right wing. Entry pass was knocked away and taken away again by Fairfield. Duration on the front court far side. Thought about pulling up a three. Bloomquist will pull up a three from the right corner. That doesn't go. Rebound Jones up in foul. (17-13). Mallory Jones with the basket on the putback. Amanda Fay with the foul. That's 9 on the Indians. Queer in, Denberger out for Oskaloosa. As Jones, who just made a couple of free throws a moment ago, will try to complete a three-point play with 2:19 to go in the half. And swishes it. 18-13, Fairfield. They've scored 13 in a row. Kelderman left baseline, sideline drive. Entry pass for Johnson. She's tied up there, and Johnson now called for a travel. 16 turnovers on the Indians unofficially with 2:06 to go in the half. Fairfield on a 14-0 run. Bloomquist pass from the top down low and a bunny for Mallory Jones, who has 7 points all in this quarter, and Fairfield up by 7, 20-13. Minute 45 to go in the half. Double team of the ball, far side, blind pass, and Fairfield another takeaway. Gridley ahead of the crowd, and she'll lay it up and in. Gridley with 4, and the Indians take a timeout. Minute 35 to go in the half. Fairfield 22, Oskaloosa 13. Back in a minute on KBOE and the No Coast Network.
You built a castle so that the prince and princess can live happily ever after. You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help. We put the life back in life insurance to protect your family's finances, not only in the future, but today.
Call your State Farm agent Kelly Style in Oskaloosa today.
Your station for classic hits and local programming is 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Hear artists like Hart, Billy Joel, Huey Lewis, Stevie Wonder, The Beatles, Journey, and many more. KMZN is also where you'll find the Game of the Week. Wake up with Bob's Morning Brew weekdays at 6 a.m. and catch Brother Dave in the afternoon. It's all on 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Listen online at radiokmzn.com and with the free smartphone app available at Google Play and the iStore.
Basketball can be a game of runs. Oskaloosa got off to a strong run of their own when they had a 13-4 lead in the early second quarter, but Fairfield now has scored 16 in a row to lead 20-13. Indians break the press. Homer just inside the arc on the right. 3 shot doesn't go, and the rebound run down on the far side by Casca, who's back on the ball game for Fairfield. Jeffrey on the left wing, now on top, Bloomquist. Minute 10 to go in the half. Pass down low on the block. Shot by Jones was blocked by Fay. And a whistle and a foul. And they will call that on Fairfield. If that is on Jones, that will be her second. It is. And Amanda Fay at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. With a minute 6 to go in the half. Fay 1 of 2 at the free throw line in this quarter. That free throw and a Jennings bucket are all Oskaloosa have in the second. Free throw missed. Rebound comes out to the near side where Bloomquist runs it down. 1 minute play to play in the half now. Casca down the far side. Gives her Gridley on the top. Shows her Bloomquist. Thought about a long three, didn't do it. Pass in the right block for Jones. Shot up and in. Jones with 9 in the quarter. 24-13. Fairfield in front. 41 seconds to go in the half. Kelderman pass for Fay far side. Gets past a defender who tried to steal. Kicks it back for Kelderman high left. Kelderman now left corner Holmberg. Ball poked away. It will stay with the Indians with 24.1 to go in the half. Marley Denberger back into the Indians lineup replacing Holmberg. Fay, Denberger, Johnson, Queer, and Kelderman. The ball is thrown away, and a turnover and a drive by Gridley doesn't go. Indians get the rebound. 15 seconds to go in the half. And a travel call on Denberger at midcourt. 18 turnovers against the Indians. Fairfield ball with 14.4 to go in the half. Jones to inbound at midcourt on the far side. Gridley with a three on the left. That's good. Gridley fired when ready. She has 7. 27-13 Fairfield. 3 seconds ago. Johnson took a fake as the time was running out and didn't get a shot away. A tale of two quarters here in Oskaloosa. The Indians led 10-4 after one. At halftime, it's Fairfield 27, Oskaloosa 13. This is Oskaloosa girls basketball on KBOE FM in Oskaloosa, also on KBORadio.com and the KBOE radio app. And if you're looking for the Iowa basketball game against Pittsburgh, that will be on our sister station, KMZN AM and FM, and RadioKMZN.com. Now we have the Oskaloosa dance team performing for our halftime. And that's the Oskaloosa girls dance team that is here. We are joined now for our halftime with Randy Howard, an assistant coach on the Oskaloosa boys basketball team. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Just fine. Had a couple of weeks of practice. How's the team look?
We're looking good. We're just moving along like we should. Ready to play somebody besides ourselves.
That's always how it is after the first couple of weeks of practice or so.
Exactly.
You've got, of course, two of the premier big players in the state in Xavier Foster and Cole Henry. What are you going to surround those two with?
Well, we're going through a few different guys trying to figure that out right now, but we'll throw it out on the floor tonight and see how it all works. Make some adjustments if we have to. Plan is to get the ball to the big guys and do what we do, so that's the plan.
Okay, get it to the big guys. What do you see as other keys for the Indians tonight?
I think Ryan Yates is going to be a huge key this year for us with his outside shot. He's now going to the hoop a little more. Actually had a dunk in practice the other night, which was kind of exciting. So Ryan Yates definitely. Noah Van Veldhuizen's looking well. We've got point guards that are rotating in and out that are doing exactly what they need to do. So it's all coming together really nice.
Ryan is 6'5", so we maybe shouldn't be too surprised that he's able to dunk.
Well, no. I mean, we've been trying to get him to, and he just never could. So he kind of surprised himself when he did it the other day, but that was pretty cool.
Okay. Now, Fairfield tonight, a veteran squad certainly, and I know they've got a few rugged type individuals because I've seen some of those from football this year.
Exactly.
What else do you know about them?
Well, I think we kind of scouted them the other night. Everything goes through their big guy, it looks like. So we'll just play in the paint and see whose big guys are better, I guess.
Not as tall as Oskaloosa, but big as far as
yes.
weight.
And actually, I think he's lost some weight. He was a little bigger last year, but he's kind of their guy, Simpson. So we'll see how that goes.
So we'll see height versus brute strength, I guess.
Yeah, it could be.
Okay, Randy, thank you much. I appreciate your time here.
Thank you.
And good luck tonight.
All right, thanks.
That's Randy Howard, assistant coach for the Oskaloosa boys basketball team. Our halftime score of the girls game here is Fairfield 27, Oskaloosa 13. We'll come back in 3 minutes with statistics and the start of the second half. This is Oskaloosa girls basketball on KBOE and the No Coast Network.
Hello, my name is Craig Ford, and just over a year ago, I purchased the Ford dealership in Oskaloosa. We changed the name to Craig Ford, and we got to work making it better. In our first year, we have increased our sales by over 100%. We believe in both big discounts and exceptional service. Not just when you buy a vehicle, but the entire time you own your vehicle. Craig Ford is a great place to buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
Keep up to date on what's going on at the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa by joining our text club today. Simply text QPM to 64600. You will receive reminders of our sidewalk sales and other events. Also, when you join our text club, you will be entered for a chance to win a gift certificate. So join our text club today. Text QPM to 64600 and don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you at the Quincy Place Mall at 1110 North Quincy Avenue in Ottumwa.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Van Welden, your local expert at Malcolm Lumber. At Malcolm Lumber, we pride ourselves in being your local lumberyard. We boast competitive prices that you find at the big box stores and unmatched service that the big box stores can't provide. Our one-on-one service is what sets us apart. Our knowledgeable experts are here ready to help build you a better future. And thanks to the community for having us all these years. You can continue to find Malcolm Lumber at our 3 locations in Grinnell, Montezuma, and Oskaloosa. Malcolm Lumber is here for you, start to finish.
Hi, I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Amber Coffee.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," you need to talk with an Edward Jones Financial Advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
For over 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old-world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
Last year, the Bank Iowa team completed almost 9,000 community service hours. Oofta! That's more hours than a year contains. It's refreshing to see a bank that cares. That's actually why I chose to bank with Bank Iowa. They're a local bank that invests in community, and the community that matters most is the one that we're both a part of. Visit your local Bank Iowa location to learn more about our personal, commercial, and agricultural banking services, or go online to bankiowa.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, did you know there's a great way to shop your local businesses and save money? It's called Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo. You'll find gift certificates at discounted prices from businesses like your Oskaloosa Hy-Vee, Mahaska Drug, Brown Shoe Fit, Nailed It, Book Vault, and many more Oskaloosa and area businesses. Shop local and save big at Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo to start saving today.
Fairfield with the basketball to start the second half, and Fairfield leading 27-13 and they're on a 23-0 run. And we start off right away with a foul against the Indians, Marley Denberger. That is her third, and that will get Amanda Fay back into the Indians lineup. Fay, Holmberg, Creer, Kilderman, and Jennings on the floor now for Oskaloosa. Fairfield attacking the basket to our right. Entry pass tipped away by Fay. And Fairfield will inbound it baseline right with 7:44 to go in the third. Fairfield with their original starting lineup: Bloomquist, Drish, Jones, Jeffrey, and Gridley. Bloomquist high on the right side, throws it cross court, gets it back. Entry pass for Jones off a three on the left for Gridley, doesn't go. And the offensive rebound for Bloomquist. Gets it in for Drish, right corner. Left-handed dribble into the lane, dumps it off down low, left block. Jeffrey with a miss. And then the Indians give it right back away. Bloomquist three on the right, doesn't go. Rebound picked up on the bounce by Gridley, and the rebound up and in. Gridley with 9, 29-13. Fairfield in front, 7 minutes to go, and a pass broken up on the far side, intended for Kilderman. Gridley got in the way of that, and the Indians will inbound to the hash mark far side. Holmberg high left, being double teamed. Holmberg gives it off for Creer on the far side of the hash mark. Creer bounce pass for Fay, top of the key. Fay double team. They're trying to double team the ball. Fairfield and pretty effective at it. Pass for Kilderman, lost the handle on it, fell out of bounds. Shot. Ball came to Lindsay Holmberg and she shot it up and in. Holmberg's first bucket. And that breaks the schneid of 25 straight points for Fairfield. And we got a pushing foul underneath on one of the Indians. That's on Amanda Fay, her second team foul on Oskaloosa in the half. 6:25 to go in the third. Gridley on the inbound baseline right. In for Bloomquist. Bloomquist outside the arc on the right. Pass for Jones, high left baseline. Now Jeffrey driving from the left into the lane and scoring. Jeffrey with just 4 points. Fairfield up by 16, 31-15 as we near the 6-minute mark. Holmberg into the front court, double team. Blind bounce pass comes for Kilderman, bounce it off her foot, tried to shovel it behind for Fay, but it's Jeffrey on the takeaway. Here comes Fairfield. Drish, wide open three on the right, is up and in. Drish's second bomb, she's got a dozen points. 34-15 Fairfield. 5:40 to go in the third. Kaylee Johnson way to come back in, but now we got another Fairfield takeaway and a quick 3-on-1. Drish from the right stops on the block. Kicks it back out for Gridley. Drish 3 on the way from the right corner. Good. 15 for Drish. Oskaloosa timeout. Short timeout. We will keep it here. 37-15. Fairfield. This is after Oskaloosa led 10-4 at the quarter. Indians led by Julian Jennings with 5 points. 3 for Macy Creer. 2 each for Holmberg, Kelderman, Johnson, and Fay. For Fairfield, Drish with 15 points, Jones with 9, Gridley with 9, Jeffrey with 4. Indians unofficially 21 turnovers in the game, 7 against Fairfield. Blair Bowman, a 5'8 senior, checks into the Fairfield lineup for the first time tonight. She's guarding Fay at the top of the circle. Holmberg brings the ball across for Oskaloosa. Indians play from right to left. Johnson driving the baseline right side and scoring. Kaylee Johnson with 4, 37-17. Indians down 20. Bloomquist on the right, driving into the lane. Ball was knocked away, but there was body contact as well. Lindsay Holmberg with the foul, her second. 3 team fouls on the Indians. That'll put Ashley Bloomquist at the line, the 5'7 senior, yet to score tonight. Fairfield 5 of 5 at the line. First one by Bloomquist is good. Indians free throw shooting 2 of 5 in the opening half. Bloomquist second on the way, in and out. 1 of 2 and a 38-17 Fairfield lead. And a pass by Creer intended for Holmberg, thrown away on the near side. Fairfield ball, 4:55 to go in the third. Fairfield leading 38-17. Joe Lancello with you on KBOE and KBORadio.com and the KBOE app. Here's a drive from the left of the lane from Jeffrey, doesn't go. Rebound put back up and a foul. Jillian Jennings commits the foul, her second. 4th team foul. And Blair Bowman, a 5'8 senior who just checked into the game, will shoot 2 for Fairfield. Free throw around and out. Fairfield with Gridley, Jeffrey, Bowman, Bloomquist, and Drish in the game. Bowman makes the second, got 1 out of 2, 39-17 in favor of Fairfield, and now they back off the press. But a half-court trap coming. Creer still in the backcourt, trying to dribble past it far sideline. Pass juggled, cut in the center circle by Holmberg. Drops it off for Jennings. Right baseline jumper overshot it. Rebound kept in play. And a shot by Kaylee Johnson from the right goes up and in. Kaylee with 6, 39-19. Drish drives to the left. A 3 on the way from the left corner by Gridley doesn't go. Bloomquist got the rebound. Right corner, her shot doesn't go. Battle for the rebound, and Jennings takes it away. Ahead for Holmberg, but Fairfield with players back quickly. The Holmberg rebound doesn't go, but the offensive rebound by Jennings is up and in. Jillian with 7, 39-21. Indians down 18, under 4 minutes to go in the half. Or third quarter, rather. 3 on the left doesn't go. Rebound up and in by Bowman. Bowman with 3 off the bench in the third quarter. 41-21. Here's a pass for Fay. Open right block, bobbled it out of bounds. Darby Casca back into the game for Fairfield as Bloomquist comes out. Marley Denberger and Emmer Kelderman back into the Oskaloosa lineup, joining Fay, Jennings, and Johnson. Indians in a 1-2-2 zone from the looks of things. Pass intended for Drish on the near side, tipped out of bounds. Fairfield will keep it. Macy Creer back into the Oski lineup, replacing Jillian Jennings. Jeffrey on the inbound of the hash mark of the near side with 3:24 to go in the third. Right corner Drish, fake the three. Gives it off for Gridley, high right, she'll shoot a three, that doesn't go. Rebound, Drish puts up and in. Shaylin Drish with 17. Fairfield up 43-21 as we near the 3-minute mark, third quarter. Three on the way from Creer on the right, doesn't go. Rebound, Fay, ball tied up. And now the possession arrow, it will stay with Oskaloosa. Good work by Amanda Fay there to fight for the ball. Inbound baseline left. Three from Johnson on the left is short. Rebound Fairfield. Pass ahead for Bloomquist. She'll lay it up and in. And a foul. Kaylee Johnson commits a foul, her second. That's 5 against the Indians in the half. None yet against Fairfield in this third quarter. Hold on here. Trish is at the line shooting two. They did not count. Well, the officials are talking about themselves. Maybe they did mean for that to be a three-point play. Don't forget, we've got the Oskaloosa boys taking on Fairfield following this game. And that's scheduled to start about 7:45. One of the officials now going to talk to both coaches, J.C. White of Oskaloosa and Brian Witzenberg of Fairfield. Now, are they saying that free throw shouldn't have been shot? Fairfield is going to aim the ball baseline left as they attack the basket to our right. Gridley, left corner three on the way. No. And we've got a whistle and 3 seconds to call on Fairfield. 7th turnover on the Trojans. Indians ball with 2:47 to go in the third, trailing 45-21. Creer for Jennings, right wing. Back for Macy Creer. Creer's pass picked off. Gridley on the drive and the layup. Gridley with 11. 47-21 Fairfield. Creer in the front court with 2:20 to play in the third. Creer pass intended for Kelderman out high. Knocked away by Bowman out of bounds near the Oski bench. Indians will inbound it far side with 2:17 to go in the third. Denberger's inbound pass was broken up by Gridley, and the ball goes back out of bounds, and so Marley will try it again. Denberger finds Kaylee Johnson, now top of the key. Jennings driving into the lane, shot around and out. Bloomquist the rebound, and a foul. Jillian Jennings was trying to tie up the ball, but instead commits her third foul. That's 6 on the Indians in the half. Fairfield will have the bonus for the duration on the next foul. And we've got just over 2 minutes to play in the third quarter, with Fairfield leading 47-21. Bloomquist back in the game for Fairfield. Gives it between the circles for Casca. Back for Bloomquist on the right. Dribbles toward the top. Gives it back for Gridley. Shovels it across to the far side. Casca's shot is no good. Fairfield get the rebound. Bowman trying to split a double team, and the ball taken away by Denberger. Indians in the front court. Creer, Denberger at the top. Denberger trying to drive through the crowd and is fouled with 1:24 to go in the third. Foul is on Gridley, her second. That's the first foul on Fairfield in the half. And Murley will shoot 2 free throws. She was 1 of 4 last Tuesday night. And the first one bounced high off the back of the rim and dropped in. And that's Murley's first point of the night. Ashley Drostin for the Indians, replacing Jillian Jennings. Minute 24 to go in the third. Indians down 47-22. Second free throw is an air ball. And Fairfield will inbound it length of the floor. Amanda Fay back in for the Indians, replacing Marley Denberger. Drost, Fay, Creer, Johnson, and Kilderman on the floor for Oskaloosa. Kaska on the far side, swing to the left for Gridley. On top, Bloomquist. High post left, Jeffrey. 3 on the way is good by Gridley from the left. Her second bomb of the night. 14 for Gridley, 50-22, Fairfield. Pass for Fay in the lane. Back off for Johnson. Right wing jumper, good from 12 feet. Kaylee Johnson with 8, 50-24. 46 seconds to go in the third. Kaska right side. Back out for Gridley for Kaska. Right baseline jumper, overshot everything, and Kelderman the rebound. 33 seconds to go in the third. And a pass broken up and taken away by Gridley. Gridley's pass was tipped out of bounds. Fairfield will keep it with 25.8 to go in the third. Jillian Dunlop and Mallory Jones back into the game for Fairfield. Fairfield inbound baseline right. Comes for Dunlap high right. Pass now into the right block for Jones. Shot doesn't go. Rebound juggled. And picked up finally underneath by Bowman. That shot didn't go. And the Indians get the rebound. 9 seconds to go in the third. Kelderman between the circles out high with 2. They need to get a shot away and can't. After 3, it's Fairfield 50, Oskaloosa 24. Fourth quarter in a minute on KBOE and the No Coast Network.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
For all your home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295-0700. We are licensed to kill.
Indians inbound the ball midcourt to start the fourth quarter, trailing 50-24. Lindsey Holmberg driving left of the lane. We got a foul away from the ball on Blair Bowman of Fairfield. That is her first. Second team foul on the Trojans in the half. Oskaloosa's committed 6 fouls in the second half. Creer on the inbound near sideline. Gives it off for Holmberg. She's double teamed. Gives it off for Kaylee Johnson, far side. Johnson driving, bounce pass down low, intended for Faye. Too low out of her reach. And another turnover gives Fairfield the basketball. Gridley inside the arc on the right. Back for Darby Kaska, left wing. Her entry pass is picked off by the Indians. They get ahead into the front court. Left baseline jumper, 10-footer is good by Lindsey Holmberg. Holmberg with 4, 50-26. Indians trail with 7:15 to go in the ball game. Gridley high left for Jillian Dunlap, who dribbles toward the lane. Back out for Gridley. Right corner Dunlap. Entry pass taken away again by the Indians. Pass comes ahead for Creer, who will lay it up and in. That Macy with 5, 50-28. Indians within 22 with 6:48 to play. Gridley stops high post right, gives it back for Mallory Jones. Left wing Casca down on the block for Bowman. She couldn't keep it, and Fay with a takeaway. Fairfield having a little trouble hanging on to the ball now in this fourth quarter. Holmberg driving right baseline, shot doesn't go. Rebound Jennings, no good, and a foul. And Jillian will shoot 2. After the foul on Blair Bowman, that is her second, and the third on Fairfield. Jennings 1 of 2 at the line tonight, the 5'8 sophomore, with 7 points. Jennings missed the first. Bloomquist and Jeffrey back in the game for Fairfield. Marley Denberger back in for Oskaloosa. Second free throw by Jennings, no good, and Fairfield get the rebound. 6:20 to play. Left wing 3 on the way is up by Casca. Shot no good. Creer runs down the rebound on the near side. Into the front court for Holmberg. Driving, layup, no foul. And Lindsay will go to the stripe with 6:08 to play. Kara Jeffrey committed the foul for Fairfield, her second. Team's fourth. As far as individual fouls go, no Fairfield player with more than 2. For Oskaloosa, Denberger and Jennings have 3 each. Lindsay Holmberg with the first free throw. She's got 5 points tonight. Marley Denberger back into the game for Oskaloosa. Holmberg second free throw, up and in. She got them both. 6 points for Lindsay, 50-30, with just over 6 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Casca left wing, dumps it off down low, and a bunny for Kara Jeffrey. She has 6. 52-30 Fairfield, under 6 to play. Holmberg between the circles, now drives to the right. They clear some room for her. Off for Creer, high right. Now Denberger at the top. Denberger gives for Kaylee Johnson, left wing. Bounce pass in the block. Jennings' turnaround shot is blocked by Jones, and Jones comes down with it. Here comes Fairfield from left to right in orange and black. Bounce pass for Jeffrey, left block, overshot the basket. Kaylee Johnson the rebound. Lead pass on the near side for Holmberg, driving, and they will call a charge. Shaylin Driss got back in position defensively, a nice job, and took the charge. Holmberg is called for her third foul. That is 7 on the Indians, but as it was an offensive foul, they will not shoot a free throw here. Fairfield basketball, 5:15 to go in the ball game. Fairfield leading Oskaloosa 52-30. Drish left wing inside the arc at the bend, guarded by Kaylee Johnson. Gets it back out for Bloomquist. Ball poked away, still loose on the floor. We got a foul called on Oskaloosa. Holmberg now with 4 fouls with 5 minutes to play. And a 1-and-1 for Ashley Bloomquist, who is 1 of 2 at the line tonight for her only point. Free throw is up and in, 1 more on the way. Jillian Jennings back into the Oskaloosa lineup, replacing Lindsay Holmberg. Jennings, Johnson, Drost, Denberger, and Creer on the floor for Oskaloosa. Second free throw off the bracket, no good. Battle for the rebound, it's off Fairfield's Jones, out of bounds at the baseline, and Oskaloosa will have it with 5 minutes to play, trailing 53-30. Indians led at the quarter But a 25-0 run by Fairfield through the second into the third quarter put this game well out of reach. A three on the top by Bloomquist is an air ball, which the fans let her know about. Wholesale changes for Fairfield. Junior Allison Rebling is in the game for the first time. Blair Bowman comes back in. Rachel Thomas, a junior, in for the first time. Jill Dunlap is back in. And Madison Kramer is in the game also for Fairfield. Denberger driving right of the lane, splits the crowd and scores. Marley's first bucket, she has 3 points, 53-32 with 4:22 to play. Left wing Rebling. On top for Kramer. Back for Dunlap, high left. Now Rebling on the left side, and Denberger with a takeaway. Denberger down the far sideline. Somebody tried to pick her pocket and knocked the ball out of bounds. Far sideline. Indians ball with 4:07 to play. Career for Jennings on the right side. Denberger near the far corner. Pass for Fay, right block. Kicks it back out for Career. Now a Denberger three on the top. Off the bracket, no good. Rebound Fay, put back, no. Rebound Fay again, put back, yes. Amanda Fay with her first bucket. She's got 3. 53-34. 3:42 to play. Indians trail by 19. Shot from Dunlap from the right wing, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's a held ball, and it will stay with Fairfield. And a reminder, if you're looking for the Iowa-Pittsburgh game, that will be on our sister station, KMZN, AM and FM. And radio KMZN.com. Fairfield off the inbound. Entry pass. Denberger broke it up but couldn't hang on to it. The ball will stay with Fairfield with 3:29 to play. Ashley Drost back in for the Indians, replacing Denberger. Fairfield inbound, baseline left near the coffin corner. And a pass broken up and taken away by Kaylee Johnson. Johnson driving 1-on-2, layup no. Rebound, battle for it on the floor. Fay has it on the deck, trying to get it off and does. Jennings missed the bunny up close. And Bowman the rebound. And we got a foul in the backcourt. Macy Career commits her second foul. That is now 9 on the Indians. Madison Kramer, a senior, is in the game. She will shoot a 1-on-1. With 3:11 to go. Her first shot is good. Kramer, a senior. One more with a bonus. Fairfield's lead back up to 20, 54-34. Second free throw up short. Amanda Fay the rebound. Kicks it on the far side to Career into the front court. Johnson at the bend of the arc on the left side. Dribbles to the top. Gives for Jennings, high post left and traveled. Unofficially, 26 turnovers against the Indians. Fairfield ball with 2:59 to play. Indians with a little pressure. And Jennings defects an inbound pass back out of bounds. Fairfield will try again closer to the halfway line. Bowman to throw it in. Looking, lobs it out between the circles, battle for it. Kaylee Johnson will get there first. Lobs it ahead for Drost, fouled. Ashley Drost will shoot 2 with 2:53 to go in the ball game. Blair Bowman commits the foul. That's her third. That's 5 fouls against Fairfield in the half. So no bonus imminent for Oskaloosa just yet. Ashley Drost, a 5'9 senior, had a bucket in the game against Centerville last Tuesday. First free throw up and in. Her first free throw try of the season. (54-35). Indians down by 19. They've trailed by as many as 26. Second free throw is short. And Kramer the rebound. 1 of 2 for Drost. Dunlap right wing on top, of 3 on the way from Thomas is short. Battle for the rebound, and Fairfield come up with it. Thomas driving into the lane and a foul with 2:35 to play. And now the double bonus. Macy Creer commits her 3rd foul. 10 team fouls on Oskaloosa. And junior Rachel Thomas will shoot 2. First one up and in. 55-35 Fairfield. Oskaloosa led by 6 at the quarter. Fairfield by 14 at the half. 26 after 3. And now 20 with 2:35 to go. Second free throw is an air ball. Indians will inbound length of the floor. So a Fairfield team that lost a couple of starters from a team that went to the state tournament last year. Looking pretty solid tonight. Fairfield in a 2-3 zone. Creer at the top. Pass the left wing, Johnson down left block for Drost. Shot up and in. Ashley with 3, 55-37 with 2:10 to go. Rebling between the circles, gives on the far side for Dunlap. Dunlap driving to the block, kicks it back out. Kramer has it high right. Now on top for Thomas. Thomas will circle back and give for Dunlap with 2 minutes to play. Gave it to Kramer. Left block, a 3 on the way is good. Allison Rebling with her first basket. It's a 3 and it's a 21-point lead for Fairfield with 1:40 to play. Drost left baseline. Into the block for Faye. Threw it out of bounds right to her coach, J.C. White. For the Indians, Ellie Henry, a 5'6 senior, and Aubrey Blanco, a 5'5 freshman, into the game for the first time. For the final minute, 34. Dunlap into the front court. Went to the baseline right side and a travel. Unofficially 13 turnovers against Fairfield. Indians ball with 1:28 to play. Creer into the front court. 2-3 zone from Fairfield. Johnson outside the arc on the left. Entry pass for Blanco. Tried to get it for Faye at a high post. Ball was knocked loose. And a takeaway by Dunlap. Her shot was blocked by Creer underneath. Macy with the basketball. 1:05 to go in the ball game. Pass intended for Kaylee Johnson. Knocked out of bounds by one of the Fairfield players. Indians will keep it with 1:03 to play. Oskaloosa will go to 0-2 on the season. Fairfield will be 2-0. Johnson from the left, 3 on the way. Doesn't go, rebound Faye, and a foul. And Amanda will shoot 2 with 53.5 seconds to play in the ball game. Madison Kramer commits the foul, her first. That's 6 on Fairfield in the half. Amanda Faye, 1 of 3 at the line tonight. This one's an air ball. She will get a second chance. Faye, second free throw up and off. Missed them both. Thomas the rebound. Thomas on the dribble in the front court, going all the way and lays it up and in. 3 for Rachel Thomas. 60-37 Fairfield. 39 seconds to play. Kerr in the front court. Johnson left wing. Back for Kerr, swing to far side for Ellie Henry. Her older brother Cole is going to be playing in the game coming up. Pass left block, Faye missed the shot. Battle for the rebound and a foul. And this will be on Fairfield. Rachel Thomas's first foul. That's 7 against Fairfield. Freshman Aubrey Blanco will shoot a 1-1 with 27, make that 21 seconds of play. Free throw good. One more on the way. Aubrey with her first varsity point. 60-38. Fairfield in the lead. Blanco's second free throw got them both. 60-39. Dunlap across midcourt, far side, lost the handle of the ball. Fay with the takeaway. Ball is tied up. It will stay with Oskaloosa on the possession arrow with 12.6 seconds to play. $14 turnovers unofficially against Fairfield. Greer brings it across with 8 seconds to play. Johnson on the left, 3 on the way, doesn't go. Rebound Kramer. They'll just hang on to it in the backcourt, and that is the ball game. Fairfield improves to 2-0 on the season as the Trojans beat the Oskaloosa Indians by a score of 60-39.
You've been listening to Oskaloosa Indians basketball on KBOE. Brought to you by Oskaloosa Vision Center, Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa, Malcolm Lumber, Edward Jones Investments, Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, Pella Printing, Bank Iowa, Certified Pest Control, Hawkeye Real Estate, Mahaska Drug, Robert Auld Investments, Fred's Muffler Shop, Falvey Lumber and Hardware, Northern Mahaska Specialty Care Center, Lighton State Bank, The Rock Island Tap, Clow Valve Company, and Kelly Style Insurance. Your Keys to the Game sponsor is Craig Ford. This has been a presentation of the No Coast Network.